right, in today's video, we will be doing the top 10 must-have cards right now inside of Madden. This will be including every single position. As you guys know, I do gameplays on all the new cards. I do top 10s on all the positions, and I even do a best card in every position series. If you guys want to keep seeing those throughout the Madden season, make sure to hit that sub button. We are on that road to 20K. We just hit 18.5K, which is insane that I'm even here. I appreciate you guys so much, and let's get into that number 10. So, boys, before we get into the video, make sure when you're done watching, comment down below how many of these cards you have in your top 10. I'm going to say it right now. I do have 6 of these cards in our top 10. Only 6. Maybe one of you guys have 10. If you do, make sure to comment down below. Maybe you have 0. Whatever it is, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the video. Let's get into number 10. But number 10, we do have Justin Tucker, and Justin Tucker is one that I know it's not a sexy pick, and you guys are probably like, oh, this guy's throwing kickers on there. I don't think people realize how much every single season a kicker can win you a game. Not only like the halftime before, like, you know what I mean? Like, you throw up a chucked ball, you barely get it, and then you're like, oh, this, if I would have had a better kicker, I would have been able to kick 3 here. And then you look at it back at the end of the game like, oh, I would have won if I had Justin Tucker. I'm telling you, this is your kind of statement right now. This card will win you games. He is by far the best kicker in the game. He also has abilities. I know Justin Reed does, but I'm pretty sure he has 10 plus kick power on Justin Reed. So this is a card that has not only the best kick power, and that's by 5. His other card is actually the second at 87 kick power. So Justin Tucker is one, like I said, a very boring pick here, and you guys are probably like, whatever. Many of you guys might even just skipped over to 9. But this is one that I'm telling you guys will win you games. Not the sexy pick, but you got to have this card on your team. At our number 9 spot, we have what I believe to be the second best safety in the game right here in Woodson. This is a card that I feel like if I had to like pick a card that I've thrown the most interceptions to, it is probably Woodson. And I also did just add him literally 20 minutes before I'm recording this video. He's like I said, he's been out for a while. I've seen him. I've played him a lot. I had him for a week before I sold him off because he was expensive. Got him back today. And yes, he's a beast. Like I said, if I had to pick one card that probably has the most picks off of my own quarterback, it's probably Rod. He is an 89 speed card, which 89 excel. 91 is the highest speed right now at safety, but 89 is still very good, especially when he comes with 90 man and 90 zone. And he's really good in the box as well with 88 hit power and a solid 72 tackling. And he's a solid height at 6 foot. I really do like Woodson in the game right now. He is an absolute ball hawk on defense. Right here at our number 8 spot, we do have Nick Bosa, and this is a card that I feel like I did include 2 pass rushers on the list. I do have him technically at our number 2, but I feel like you guys know the same thing with wide receivers, corners. You need multiple pass rushers on the field anyways. So if you see a guy above him and then you're like, oh, I would take Nick Bosa, it's really not the biggest deal in the world because you need multiple there at the end of the day. But Nick Bosa is one that I feel like had to be on this list. 88 speed, which is tied for the fastest pass rusher in the game. He also has insane excel at 89, which is nuts. And then when you look at him, he has 93 block shed. I'm pretty sure that is the highest in the game as well right there with an 87 power move. We would have wished that was above 90, but he should be okay because he is a speed rusher. You guys know I'm not the biggest believer in traits. I feel like I've used so many cards throughout the days where I've noticed that traits, if the card is good, it's going to be good no matter what. I've noticed it. I've played the game insanely amount. I had like over 3,000 games played last year, and yeah, I don't know, but Nick Bosa is one where I just feel like no matter what, you're gonna throw this card out there, he's gonna be great. He's another guy that just got added to the team right here. I've been enjoying him so far, and he also does get strip specialist, which I'm starting to feel like is becoming a little popular in the game right now because one fumble can really win you a game, and people are throwing strip specialists on their edge threats. So when they get to the quarterback, they can rip the ball at the quarterback's hands. I tried it once. I've got it once already. It's kind of sick. It can win you a lot of games. And Nick Bosa is one of the guys that gets it for cheap. But our number 7 spot, I believe this is the best running back in the game. Eric Dickerson here, 91 speed. I know some people have been high on like Marshawn Lynch still, or even guys like Okoye, who's a power back. But Eric Dickerson is the fastest running back in the game. I buy 1 speed, obviously. He also has a 91 change direction, which makes the kind of skill gap when you're like swerving with your left stick, your left analog stick. It makes a card like this very powerful if you give it in the right hands. He also has really good trucking, really good break tackle. As you guys know, there's a glitch right now on Next Gen Xbox where it gives you like the strobe light effect and it glitches out the lighting in your stadium. Hopefully they fix that soon because that obviously is a negative. I am not using him right now, although I do believe he is the best running back in the game. I did have him. I'm not using him until they fix that because I'm going to be honest. Some games it goes crazy and you literally can't even pay attention when you're trying to pass the ball, and he's really just wasted out there. But once they fix him, I cannot wait to have him back on the team. He's a great running back. He actually looks like himself as well. They give him a face scan this year. Eric Dickerson he's definitely a beast. I cannot wait to get him back. Hopefully they can patch that soon. And here we go at our number 6 spot. We do have Terrell Suggs. I did tell you guys I had 2 pass rushers on here, and Terrell Suggs, although you're losing a speed right here, you are going from an 83 strength to a 91. Insane, right? And then obviously the block shit at 91 is insane. Above 90, great. 91 power move, insane. 90 finesse move, insane. And also, I know his edge threat's more expensive. I know he's an outside linebacker. You're paying 1 more AP. It's going to be 4 AP on him. If you are using edge threat, obviously that's considered a negative, right? But he does get a 0 AP ability. 0 AP unpredictable, which was a very meta ability last year. I wouldn't say it's as good this year, but it's solid, and you're spending nothing for it. You're spending nothing for it. If you like to rush only like 3 or even I would say 4 down linemen, you could put him out there and use AP on the other side. You could use your AP on your DTAT or your corners, and you would still have a pass rushing ability for free. That's why I find this card super valuable, and he has above 90 in literally every stat you need. At our number 5 spot, we have the brand new Nolan Cromwell. I believe I'm saying that right. He is a 91 speed safety, which is the fastest in the game. I showed you guys Rod Woodson earlier at our number 9 spot, and Nolan is 2 speed faster than him. Maintaining a 90 excel as well. He also has insane pursuits. His player X at an 89. I wish that was above 90. I know Rod's is above 90. I feel like that's why Rod picks the ball off so well and jumps every route. I wish it was above a 90. I don't know if you can get that above a 90 with any boost. If so, I would probably do it, honestly, if it doesn't affect your team in any negative way. But he does have a 90-man coverage, a 92 zone, really good hit power as well with solid tackling, and he is 6'1", so he's taller than Rod, plus 2 speed on him, while having man and zone above 90. I think Nolan, without a doubt, is the number 1 safety in the game right now, and he's pretty high on our top 10 cards in the list right now. Our number 4 spot, we have what I believe to be the best corner in the game, Charles Woodson. He is a 91 speed player right here. You're noticing a lot of these guys are hitting. We're starting to hit that 91 speed range. It feels like we kind of skipped over 90. There's only a couple 90 speed car. I feel like there's already more 91 speeded players than we do have 90. I don't know if that's correct. It's an assumption. I'm kind of guessing in my head, but that's what it's starting to feel like. You guys can see Woodson, though. He's a 6'1" DB. He has amazing man right there and the zone. The press is below a 90, but I'm pretty sure with any of the purple DB strat cards, you can get that above a 90 because I know I have mine above a 90. Charles Woodson's a guy you can play in man, you can play in zone. I forget what discount, he gets a discounted ability. Yeah, he gets deep out zone KO for discounted and 1 AP flat zone for discount, which is amazing. If you run any sort of zone blitzing scheme or just a zone scheme in general, Woodson can be a beast for you out there. He's definitely a top 5 card in the game. Corners are very important. So at our number 3 spot, we do have Herman Moore, and Herman Moore is one that I have absolutely started to love. He is my slot wide receiver currently in the game. He is an absolute bailout. He's a guy where you can mess up and he will still somehow come down with the ball. I've had multiple cases where I've thrown a ball where I'm definitely embarrassed that I threw it. It was a very blind read, and Herman Moore somehow came down with it. That's exactly what this type of card is, a 6'4" monster. He is the 2nd fastest wide receiver in the game. There is one guy faster than him. He also does have a 92 spec catch, which helps with mossing a lot of people, and then the 90 medium route running and 90 deep route running. He's going to get separation. He is faster than a lot of the DBs in the game, and he's taller than most of the DBs in the game. He's a beast, and he's definitely one I would recommend to everybody looking for a wide receiver 1. At our number 2 spot, we do have DK. So we're going back-to-back wide receivers here. And DK is one that I feel like, as much as I love Herman Moore, DK is just Herman Moore with a little more. I didn't mean to, those kind of cringe, I'm sorry. But 91 speed on him, so you're getting the fastest wide receiver in the game. Obviously keeping up with the Nolan Cromwells and the Charles Woodsons of the world. He also, when you look across the board, the only wide receiver in the game with 90+ route running in all 3 stats, which is nuts. We saw Herman Moore 2 and we thought that was great. He has the short route running above it too. He says the same exact spec catch at 92 and also the normal catching's above 90. So the only major wide receiver stat that's not above 90 is the catch in traffic. And he gets all these other stats. He does take an inch lower than Herman Moore, but he's also a lot bigger. bulldozer. He is like 25 pounds bigger than Herman Moore. So a lot better after the catch as well, breaking tackles. And also he does get a discounted ability of deep out elite and bulldozer. I think short and elite's a must right now, but bulldozer, I wasted so much time using that ability. It was a waste of AP. I got probably one animation with it, but deep out elite is a cool one as well. Helps with a lot of aggressive catches, but DK definitely he is the best wide receiver in the game. At number 1, we have perhaps the most fun card in the game right now, Lamar Jackson. And yes, I do think he is the best quarterback in the game. I know some people are still loving Rodgers right now. This is a card that even now, I know the tournament, the Madden Championship tournament did get delayed, but every single pro that I know that streams or that I talk to that are competing in that, they are all using Lamar. That's like, you know what I mean? I play the game a lot. I like to get my own perspective. I see what people are using as well. And then I like to look at the guys that are just better than me at the game, right? So see what they're running. Every single person in the game is running Lamar. And he is also, quarterback is the most important position in the game. That's why I did put him here at number 1. He obviously is expensive, but like I said, not only is he going to be very good for you, he is probably the most fun card in the game, maintaining a top end speed at the quarterback position at 90. And you guys know on mutt.gg, it says he has the second slowest release, and I guess that's off of regs and it's a different release. Lamar actually has his own release. So he has his own signature release. If you guys did not know that, it's definitely not the second slowest in the game. Hopefully they end up fixing that soon on the website, because that is 100% not true. Lamar is an animal. This card, obviously not the best release like Rodgers, but the speed and the set feed lead that comes with him, he's definitely a must cop in the game right now if you have the coins. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below how many of these cards you have on your list. I'm going to be honest, I only have 6 of them. I feel like I should have more, obviously recommending a lot of these cards, but you know, I'm a cheapo. I'm very cheap when it comes to my Madden coins. I'm going to be completely honest, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if any of you guys have all 10. That would be absolutely insane. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.